a little bit of progress happened. We, as in me, we got, as I said, we again. Like, who's we? Oh, anyway, can you see? Wheel cylinders are in, can't hardly see, but doing the wheel cylinders, that take brake lines off. I wrung both fittings off, so got some brake line from the neighbor, flared some shit up real quick. It's like a 6-inch piece over here to the flex line that goes to the front. And then this 40-some inch piece that goes over the axle doesn't look the best. I'll shape it up a little bit better when I get it back in the air. So I went to bleed the brakes, and then it was just pouring out of this distribution block. Mainly from, you can't see, mainly from where the rear line goes in, and then this front top one up here, right there, was also leaking. So I don't know what's up with that. Suspicion is I over tightened it, or I tightened it and it split some or whatever. So I'm not messing with it. New distribution block on the way, and I have another coil of tube coming. So we're at the point now where I'm gonna be able to do what I said I wasn't gonna do, and kind of bend those, get that distribution block up out the way. So in the meantime, went ahead on getting this. I put this on the ground, rolled it over here. Looks sick. Slammed down like this. Look at this gear. Look at that thing. But can't stay that way. It's just way too low. Big block headers hang stupid low. I mean, look, there may be a couple inches of oil pan. Yeah. We ain't finished putting stuff up in the car. So anyway, going forward with this, had a buddy come help me upright these. I got the top bar on. Didn't make it to the store in time to get anchors, so had to wait till today. Anyway, I got anchors, so that's where I'm at now. About to anchor it down, or put the anchors in, and then I'm gonna do the shim level thing. Put the anchors in, and then I'm gonna put the legs on it, right? And then you can put a level across the legs and no, that's when you get the cables put on. Yeah, that's your equalizer cables, which, okay. So I need to level it like this, and that'll be with the shims on the bottom. I'm not a lift installer. I've just installed that one, and I'm installing this one. I'm not gonna tell you how to do this for obvious reasons. So yeah, I'm gonna chip away at this, get it anchored, and then I can kind of run up everything. Hopefully my cables stayed anchored to the lifting post in here, and I can just pull them back up, hang the sheaves, and get everything just tied back in like it was. And then I'll have to go get some wire. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I could cheat and run over to that junction box right there, tie into that. As long as I'm not running both lifts at one time, should be good, which I can't push that button and this button at the same time. So we'll see. But I kind of want to do things the right way, which would involve crawling around in the hot ass attic through spider webs, fishing it down the insulated wall without tearing up all the drywall, and running a whole new circuit with metal clad, I think number 10. Anyway, it ain't cheap. So I'm gonna be messing with this for a little bit, and then Danny's on his way over here this afternoon. He got his new engine from the engine builder after he scattered the one that I refreshed for him. So I told him I would help him put this in. He's under the gun. I'm not. But whatever. I'll help him put it in. Yeah. That's just where we're at. So I'm gonna keep chipping away at this lift so I can get it into operation, so I can get this put on it. Well, actually, I'm gonna put that on it first. When I put this in, first car I tested on was that. When I put that in, the first car I tested on was that. I'm gonna just keep it rolling. We'll put that on there, plus it's mine. So if the lift falls and I destroy my car, that's my bad. I'll cry a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. So we get chipping away on that until Danny comes over, and then we'll hopefully get this thing knocked out tonight. Shouldn't take a couple hours. Get this engine slammed in, hook everything up, and get it up out of here. And then if I do that, I could put that on this lift and fight with lack of elevation. But I can't. It's tall enough to put the transmission on that jack and get it up in there. But anyway, I'm just rambling on about nothing. Oh, and got a call from the machine shop. He said, oh, it'd be 3 to 5 weeks. Dude took 6 days. So tomorrow I'm gonna go pick up the block on that, and we can get back to rolling on the C5, get that done, get some booster put up in her, and have some fun. Get this thing back to Tennessee where it belongs. So, yeah. Well, that last segment was a little upbeat. This one is not. What you see different, C6 gone. The lift is done. Everything's done. So I went hard on it yesterday. And Danny came over, helped him work on the car. Whatever, kind of went 50-50 on it. Is what it is. Didn't finish it last night. Today was a disaster. Every bit of today, just a lot of personal problems. And then he showed up late afternoon and we hammered out the rest. This wasn't much, a bunch of little stuff, and then gone. So I'm not gonna bitch and complain about that. It is what it is. Car's gone. Then I'm out here. I don't know if you can even hear me. It's raining its ass off. It's kind of lightened up a little bit. That's the downfall of a steel roof. It's just so loud in here. I hate it. And I got insulation and drywall, and it just overpowers. Can't think in here. But you know, lift is up. It's solid. Everything's where it should be. So the only thing I need to do is go get some wire tomorrow. Well, first, I need to go check my honey hole out in the shed and make sure I don't have, or see if I have some, you know. If I have some, good. I don't think I have some. I mean, I don't think I have enough. So probably have to go get a whole roll tomorrow, and then I can run the wires. BenPack says, you know, qualified electricians. I am a qualified electrician, so I got no problem doing it. That's the only thing I'm qualified for, is electricity. Everything else, I'm just making it up as I go along. Thanks for watching. So that is the plan tomorrow. I want to get power to this so I can get it operational. We can bleed the hydraulic. I can pull the SS over here like I said I was going to do, and test it out. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Yeah, no. I did not get to go to the machine shop today to get the block for the C5. So that has to happen tomorrow morning. get it here, and I can start doing my work on that. And then I'm undecided. We'll see time wise, like what we're looking at. And if I get that big lift operational enough, and I put a couple cycles on it and trust it, then I'll probably put the Chevelle on there, finish up my Chevelle work. If not, I might put the Chevelle on the Max Jacks for now, just to start really hammering away at it. I need to get that transmission up in there, like I said, and make my measurements for shifter cables and the brackets for the TV cable, drive shaft length, blah blah blah. So we're not going to be in a position to get this thing out of here this week. I thought we were, but now we're looking at making a drive shaft, probably making a drive shaft. So that's going to take some time. So probably next week this thing will be gone. We're both pretty excited about that. But anyway, I'm not going to sit here and try and predict the future. I'm just going to show you what I got done. I'm pretty proud of this. This is my second full-size lift. Benpack brand. It's pretty much just like the first one. I did a lot of it out of memory. Plus, I just took it down last week, so I just reverse process all by myself. The only thing I had help with was standing them upright. Everything else I did by myself. Put the crossbar on by myself, about killed myself. Don't really recommend it, but you know, if any of you guys are in your shop by yourself, doing things by yourself, then you completely understand that you're just gonna have to get some shit done. So that's what we did. Oh, I'm tired. It's after midnight. It's raining. I'm out. So lifts up. It's operational. It's been tested up and down. No weight on it. Hydraulic's been bled. So now I've got the guinea pig on here. And I'm hoping it doesn't fall. So let's see. This one seems to move a lot faster than that one. We'll pass that test. Let's go up. Can't get any wider. Can't get any real field of view. But it shakes a little bit. But, do you think we're good? A lot of work, kind of a pain in the ass. I would have been done quicker, but had some family stuff to take care of. But ultimately, pretty proud to stand back and say I did it by myself. Well, I mean, I had help doing the uprights, but you know what I mean, not hiring somebody. So, work situation is improved. We'll let this thing, oh, and this one, I wired in a 240 outlet in line here, so I can plug a welder up, and I bought a box. I'm gonna do the same over there, put a welder plug on that, because you're not gonna be running the lift motor and a welder at the same time. So I'm gonna do a couple more tests. I'll put this thing all the way up. I'm gonna put it in between locks and let it chill and see if it leaks down onto a lock. and then, you know, take it all the way to the top and make sure I'm not swaying. Kind of want both hands for that in case something starts moving. I can operate the release. But overall, I feel like this is pretty much a success. So everything's looking good. Went up and down a bunch of times. No leaks. I checked torque. Torque looks good. And now I got it setting, you know, just hovering. It's not on the locks. I got it at 13 inches off the floor. That's something very specific. So I'm gonna leave it for a couple hours. It's been about 30 minutes or so. It hadn't moved at all. So I'm gonna leave it for a couple hours and then come back and see if it's budged. It probably wouldn't. And then if that's the case, we'll clear it out the way. We'll get the Chevelle put on here and get to putting the transmission in.